Let me take you back a few years. I was drowning in over $20,000 of credit card debt. Minimum payments were just eating my paycheck. Interest rates were stacking up, and it felt like I was running on a treadmill, going absolutely nowhere. And I'm sure you've felt like that. But then I discovered a strategy that changed everything. Fast forward to today, and I'm totally debt free. And I want to share with you the exact steps that I took to get there. So stick around, because the very last step I'll share was my ultimate game changer. So are you ready to learn the very best way to handle $20,000 of credit card debt? I hope you are, because if you are, buckle up, credit warriors, and let's go for it. Step number 1, face the numbers. Now, I say this in all my videos. You need to know exactly what you're up against. And this is what I want you to write down. The amount of your total debt, the interest rates for each card, the minimum monthly payments. Those things are important. So for $20,000 of debt, let's say you've got a card at 18% APR with a $10,000 balance and another at 24% APR with the rest. Well, the high interest card is bleeding you dry faster than you think. So here comes a pro tip. Use an online debt calculator to see exactly how long it will take to pay off those cards if you're only making the minimum payments. And here's the spoiler. It's absolutely terrifying. On to step 2. Choose your debt payoff strategy. Now, there are 2 main methods to tackle debt. The Snowball method, that's first. That's the one where you pay off the smallest balance first while making minimum payments on the rest of the cards. Once the smallest is paid, roll that payment into the next debt. Now, why does that work? Well, quick wins keep you motivated. On to the second method, the Avalanche method. Now, with that, you focus on paying off the card with the highest interest rates first. And this will save you the most money in the long run. Now, why does it work? Well, it's math-backed efficiency. So here comes the handy pro tip. If you've got high interest debt, Avalanche is usually the smarter choice. But if you need motivation, start with Snowball. Pick a method and commit. On to step 3. Cut expenses and free up cash. Now, this isn't easy, but you can't pay off $20,000 of debt while spending like you're debt free. So take a magnifying glass to your budget and start slashing unnecessary expenses. Cancel those subscriptions that you're not using. Yes, even Netflix. Stop dining out and learn to cook simple meals. Sell items that you no longer need. Now, why all this? Well, every dollar saved is a dollar towards your freedom. So think of it this way. Every $100 you put towards debt is $100 closer to being stress-free. On to step 4. Negotiate with creditors. Now, you don't have to pay full price for your debt. Contact your creditors and negotiate. Ask for lower interest rates, or request a hardship plan if you're truly struggling. See if they'll waive fees. Now, here's the pro tip, and it's essential. If you're polite but persistent, many companies will work with you. And if you're overwhelmed, well, credit counseling agencies can help you negotiate for free. On to step 5, an important one. Consider balance transfers or consolidation. If your credit score isn't completely in the dumps, consider balance transfer cards. Now, some offer 0% APR for 12 to 18 months. And if you move your high interest debt, you'll focus on paying it down a lot faster. With debt consolidation loans, what you can do is roll your debt into one payment with a lower interest rate. It simplifies things, and believe me, it can save you thousands. Now, here's the warning. These options will only work if you stop using your credit cards while you're paying them off. Otherwise, you guessed it, you'll just dig yourself a deeper hole. On to step 6. Not easy, but turbocharge your payments with a side hustle. If you want to knock out your debt faster, start by earning some extra cash. Maybe you can drive for Uber or Lyft. Maybe you can do some freelance work online. Maybe you can sell handmade products. Now, here's that vital pro tip. Every extra dollar that you earn should go directly to your debt. So imagine paying $500 extra a month. That's $6,000 a year gone from your debt pile. On to step 7. Protect yourself from debt traps. Now, while you're paying off debt, please avoid these common traps. Number 1, don't open new credit cards. Don't fall for debt settlement scams. Avoid payday loans at all costs. And your pro tip? Build a small emergency fund, $1,000, maybe a good start, so that unexpected expenses don't throw you back into that debt cycle. So here's where I close the loop and continue my story from the beginning of the video. So after organizing my debt, choosing the Avalanche method, and the hardest bit, cutting down my spending, I still wasn't making much progress. Then I found a 0% balance transfer offer that allowed me to consolidate my debt. And that gave me breathing room to attack the principal and finish paying it off in just 18 months. And guess what? That moment of freedom was worth every single sacrifice, and you can do it too. So here's the call to action, guys. Got $20,000 of debt or more? Don't let it control your life. Follow these steps, and you will be on your way to financial freedom. Have a great day, guys.